Welcome back. As you know, I'm Eli, the computer guy, here for the Daily Blob, where I say, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. It's so stupid. So fudging stupid. And yet everybody calls me the moron. So as I talked about, one of my last video that I recorded yesterday, whenever the hell you watched it, Elon Musk is getting a $1 trillion pay package if he hits all of his metrics. So the Tesla board has come out and said Elon Musk is so important to Tesla that they came up with these numbers he has to hit. And literally, if he hits the numbers, he will walk away with $1 trillion in equity. That's not an exaggeration. No, he'll walk away with $1 trillion. Anyways, one of the things I've talked about is how weird it is with Tesla, because they're just, what is Tesla doing? I don't. Where are the Tesla semi trucks? Where is the Tesla Roadster? What is going on with any of this? Like, they're just, it's weird. They're failing. They're failing so miserably, so often, and yet their cheerleaders are like, see, this proves how smart and successful he is. You're like, what? Like right now, they are literally outsourcing AI functionality to XAI. So Tesla, the company that we are told is really an AI company. It's not a car company. It's not an energy company. It's now an AI company. Fine, whatever. Not even going to argue about it. Whatever. They're literally outsourcing AI functionality, XAI. XAI is an entirely different company with an entirely different board, with an entirely different investor group. It's entirely separate. Elon Musk basically runs both of them, but otherwise, they are completely divided. And now more and more of what is supposed to be the value of Tesla is being outsourced to XAI. And when I bring this up, I'm told I'm still, well, Eli, I mean, Tesla is only outsourcing Grok, and is only outsourcing this, and is only outsourcing training. Okay. Anyways, I talked about this, right? I was just in Austin. I was literally just in Austin. What was fascinating about Austin, when you go to Austin, Waymos are everywhere. Literally, I was actually shocked. Waymos are everywhere. You sit down and have a cup of coffee, you're gonna see 5 Waymos. You go to the park, you're gonna see Waymos coming and going. You go to Whole Foods, Waymos. Everywhere you go, Waymo, 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 Waymo. If you are on a relatively busy street, you're gonna see at least one Waymo every 10 minutes. And that's what I'm saying, at least. And and here's the thing. I never did see a Robotaxi. I literally never saw a Tesla Robotaxi. I saw the Waymos so often, it was just like, oh yeah, just another way. Like literally, you saw Waymos to the point, oh yeah, it's just another Waymo. Never saw a Robotaxi. But we're told the Robotaxis are proof of how smart and successful Elon Musk is. Well, that's why I find this funny. This is just, I'm sure I don't understand. To be clear, for the Musk stands out there, I get it. I don't understand. You are correct. Is this a meme? Is this a meme? Is this a joke? Is this coming from The Onion? Tesla moves Robotaxi safety monitor from passenger to driver's seat. So when you see the Waymos go by, they have nobody up front. They have nobody at all up front, just the passenger in the back. Apparently, with the Robotaxis, I've never seen it in the real world because I didn't see any. They've had a safety driver in the passenger seat. So their fully robotic car still needs a safety driver. Well, to prove how good their autopilot technology is, they have now moved that safety driver to the driver's seat. I'm sorry. Tell me about his brilliance. Tell me, please explain to me how this is actually the brilliant 5D chess move. I will remind all the Musk fans out there, 5D chess doesn't actually exist. If somebody says they're really playing 5D chess, that means they're crazy. That means they're playing some made-up game in their mind that doesn't actually exist. Tesla has moved its safety monitor from the passenger seat to the driver's seat in its robotaxi service in Austin, Texas, as it expands onto highways. However, the timing may be more closely tied to regulations. In its robotaxi service, which utilizes Tesla's own fleet rather than a consumer's vehicles, Tesla employees serve as supervisors. So in their robotic taxis, there is still, apparently, I've been informed, always a person. Right? For the first 2 months of the service, the supervisors were seated in the front passenger seat with a finger ready to press a button that would bring the vehicle to a stop. This was undoubtedly less safe than if they were seated in the driver's seat with more controls, but it didn't add a ton of risk as the service only operated at lower speeds on surface streets. However, Tesla expanded its robotaxi on highways on September 1st, and it decided to move the safety monitor to the driver's seat. So, good news, good news. When you take a robotaxi, when you take a fully autonomous robotaxi, you will still get a human driver. Is this like New Jersey? Is this like New Jersey where you pull into the gas station and then you have to have some jackass, actually pump your gas because New Jersey is so protectionist around their employees or whatever? Is this the future of UBI? Yeah, you're gonna get UBI, but there's gonna be a quirk to it. Oh, what's that? Well, yeah, basically you're going to sit down beside the robot and then have the robot do the work. Yeah, you're not gonna do anything. It's like when you go into some of those you go into some of those like those fancy buildings in New York City every once in a while, and there will be a port. Must suck. I don't know. Maybe it's good. There will literally be elevator operators. Have you dealt with this? You walk in, you have to tell them what floor you're going to, and then they hit a button. Right? This isn't like 1920s technology, which would actually be kind of cool. Like where they actually have this lever and they have to speed up and slow down so that you get to the right floor. Right? That might be a little extra work. That's kind of stupid in the modern world, but at least that would be kind of cool. No, you go into these very fancy buildings. They'll be like, yeah, ma'am, sir, ma'am, what floor do you need to go to? You'd be like, 12. Good, sir. Click. And then they ride up you to floor 12. And then that's what they do. Apparently, that's what jobs are going to be. Hey, Gen Z, were you depressed yesterday? Were you feeling miserable about your life expectations yesterday? Good news. You are in fact going to have jobs. We have found jobs for the Gen Z generation. Yeah, you get to sit there while the robot does all the work. Anywho. Many are assuming that Tesla decided to move them to the driver's seat due to the added risk that comes with driving at highway speeds on highways, but that might not be the only reason. The timing also aligns with a new Texas Senate Bill 2807, which now governs the deployment of automated driving systems in the state coming into effect on September 1st. Prior to the law, Texas was relatively permissive regarding autonomous vehicle testing under earlier statutes such as SB 2205, which allowed operation without a human driver as long as the vehicle complied with traffic laws, had recording devices, and met federal standards. However, SB 2807 introduces stricter oversight for truly driverless operations, including requirements for safety data reporting, first responder interaction plans, and potential revocation of authorization if safety standards aren't met. Companies must also demonstrate that their systems can achieve a minimal risk condition, e.g. Safely pulling over in case of failure, and need to qualify as a level 4 to 5 autonomous driving based on the SAE standards. To achieve a level 4 to 5, there can be no human oversight. Therefore, by moving the supervisor into the driver's seat, now serving as the safety driver, the system reverts to a level 2, allowing Tesla to continue operating its robotaxi without achieving level 4 autonomy. So, yeah. That's definitely a creative solution. Hey, you know what's gonna make our robo-taxis really successful? Yeah, what if we just like human drivers in them? That'll work. So yeah, I don't understand Tesla. I don't understand any of this shit. Like this is day after day of Tesla fucking failing Again, they are continuing to be marginally successful because of protectionist trade policies, right? If BYD was able to come in the United States, Tesla will be fucking bankrupt tomorrow. We all know it, right? But there's this like mass hallucination. They're not a car company, they're an AI company. Yeah, but they're outsourcing their AI to an entirely different company. But they're a robot company, Eli. But they don't. I don't know. I just don't understand. So what do you think about this? What do you think about Tesla moving the Robotaxi safety drivers into the driver's seat? Are you like me and find this a little bit weird? Or is this just some, techno master of the universe 5D chess move? I Put your thoughts. Put your thoughts down below. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. If you hate these videos, give us a thumbs down. Give us 2 thumbs down if you can figure out how to do it. Call me a moron. Call me amazing. It doesn't matter. It's just an interaction that goes down there on YouTube, and all that YouTube cares about anymore is the interactions. Do remember that silicondojo.com exists. We have some self-study education over there for Python, SQLite, a few other things. We are going to be having another fireside chat with the founder of a $2 billion cybersecurity startup that's going to be coming up in October, and we're going to start having in-person classes again relatively soon. If you're interested in any of that, go sign up for silicondojo.com. And with that, see y'all later.